What is happening, my YT gang? Y'all already know what time it is. Welcome to the zone. This is your boy Mario, and today we're gonna be talking all about the Indiana Colts. Alright, and as you all know, Richardson was benched, and this decision was made 2 days after taking himself out of the game, in which he left the game because he said he was quote unquote tired. He only completed 44% of his passes this year, and he has more interceptions than he does touchdowns. Looking at the Colts record and remaining schedule, ESPN Analytics shows that they have a 61% chance to make the playoffs. Okay? With all this being said, and with the coach making the decision, the main question is, did the coach make the right decision by benching Richardson and putting Joe Flacco into the game? I'm gonna say this. When you look at how the game is played now, there's a lot of talent in the league. And, you know, today's game is not like it was in the past. Back in the day, you could bring in a rookie quarterback, take your time with him, right? Let him develop himself and become a franchise quarterback. You build the pieces around him to make him better. But nowadays, it's not like that. Organizations want to see results, and they want to see it right then and there. When they picking these players out of the draft, they want to see a turnaround. They don't have the patience or the time to be trying to develop a player, to become a better player. And once they don't see those results, they making adjustments, whether it's making an adjustment for the player or the coach. They're quick to fire. Look at a prime example. Look at the Jets. The head coach didn't even make it halfway into the season before he was fired. That's just how it is, man. That's how it is now. They want to see a difference within their team. If they don't, they'll drop you, trade you, whatever the case may be. So when it comes to the coach sitting Richardson on the bench, I understand it from a coach perspective. His job is on the line. Point blank period. He needs to win. And I'm going to tell you where Richardson messed up. When he decided to sit out that game, he brought a lot of light, a lot of attention to Flacco's potential when it comes to being the quarterback. The coach saw opportunities that he had with Flacco that he don't have with Richardson. He saw the plays that he could run to get down the field in Flacco that he can't run when it comes to Richardson. He saw the chemistry that Flacco had with the receivers. It was easier for the coach to make this decision, especially when you know your job is on the line. Right now, they have the chance to make it to the playoffs. They have a chance. What I don't understand is you knew everything about Richardson when you decided to draft this player. You knew he lacked leadership. You knew he only played 13 games in his whole collegiate career. So he don't have that experience. You knew he wasn't a great passer. You knew all of these things before you decided to draft him. Now, what's unfortunate for Richardson when it comes to this situation is that, you know, he gives everything else when it comes to being a good player, right? He's the first one in when it comes to practice. He's the last one to leave. When it comes to film study, he's the first one in, last one to leave. Works hard in the gym. But when you decide to go sit on that bench and your excuse was that I was tired, you showed a whole different side to your team, to your fans, to your coach. I'm pretty sure he lost the team's trust. Once you lose the team trust, it's hard for you to get back in rhythm with that team. It's hard for you to find your way back in. You know what I mean? I remember when I used to play football, especially in high school, you know, we were big on trusting each other. Knowing that at the end of the day, we all gonna leave it out there to the field together. There's not one man behind. We gonna do this together, ride or die. No questions asked. No questions asked. And, you know, I can only imagine how that team is viewing him right now in that locker room. This was a divisional game. And we all know how important divisional games are. And for you to decide to walk off of that field and just not care, bro, that's what you show. You show that you don't care. So it's going to be hard for him, man. It's going to be tough for him. He's young, so he got plenty of time to get back right. But as far as starting, as far as being the franchise players for the Colts, I don't know. I really don't know.